Alright, this time I have the iPhone angled on my Bose speaker, not my binder tablet, which I was recording songs off of today. I recorded a lot of songs, particularly on my Valley Rich Kids. Love you all very immensely and deeply, and it's just real. Got a lot of music coming. And a lot of that music has to do with me singing and rapping fast. Here's the thing, because one of my friends kind of tried to roast me about this about a year ago. He tried to roast me about this when it comes to my flows. He was like, why do you keep, rapping one line and singing the next, and rapping the next, and singing the next? Fam, it's just my flow. That's just what I choose to do. I choose to be so very, I want to say, multi-dimensional with how I record my music. I mean, trust me, I can have one straight song rapping, one straight song singing. I can. But I choose to be very multi-dimensional with it. I just choose to be multi-dimensional with it. For me, I feel like it just works best for me. I love singing, and I love rapping, and I try to fuse those both to be the best that I can on every track. But sometimes it does mess me up with the beat selections and mixing, because I'm like, okay, I rapped this, and then I sung this, then I rapped that, and I sung this. Oh my God, I gotta play 2-3 different beats on this thing. But sometimes it works out perfectly for me, and I ain't gotta worry about it. It all depends, honestly. But I just love rapping one line, singing the next, rapping, singing, rapping, singing. I love that. I love being multi-dimensional with my music like that, or with my recording like that. I just love that. That's just me. Sorry you don't like it or you don't understand it, bro. But that's just who I am and what I like to do with it. But like I said before, I'm never giving up music, ladies and gentlemen. I have way too many song titles. There's too many other talented singers out there, and I really look forward to meeting a lot of more talented musicians out there, sharing more ideas with them. You could even say signing a few of them in my future labels, and see what's up, because I have a lot of talent. The world's filled with talent, if I didn't already tell you that. Particularly for the youth. It's filled with youth talent. You just gotta, find some people who are very passionate and driven about it, and make some magic with them, make some music with them, see where it goes, market and promote it, etc., etc. But also a bunch of very talented YouTubers, and like I was also saying before, I want all of you kids to understand out there. Go on YouTube, create your YouTube vlog. Even if YouTube itself doesn't promote you, even if YouTube itself doesn't give you your gold, silver, whatever buttons when you reach your amount of subscribers, still put in your work, own your dedication, and just make your life, make your living, make your testimony, make your product, make your goal, reach your goals, and just trailblaze your own legacy, build your trailblaze your own legacy and fulfill your own destiny, I guess you could also say. Like, do what you got to do with whatever outlet media it is. YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, whatever you got to do. I mean, I prefer you not to use Facebook, but you get the point. Do what you got to do, whatever media outlets you choose, and just own it with that stuff. I'm not saying you put your entire life out there, but you put enough of your life that you feel comfortable with, that you want to express, and just build your own legacy and dynasty with them, and accomplish your destiny with the further marketing and promotion of it, and just, own things. I'm telling you, own things. Be original, be creative, be curious. We're all smart and talented, blessed and gifted. You just got to put your talents to some good godly use on these platforms which you're given to do them. Which means, like I say, stop doing a bunch of stupid random tricks here and there just to get noticed. Trust me, that part doesn't work for me. I'll never encourage any of you kids to go out there and do a bunch of stupid stunts here and there, to get your fame. I would never, ever encourage that. I usually denounce that. Like I usually denounce you kids doing vapes, and I usually denounce you kids doing drugs and alcohol and etc. That's why I don't like Lil Pump, and I feel like Warner Music should be sued for even signing Lil Pump. It's obvious they don't give a darn about his lyrics, and they just know that he's profitable, and that's the problem. That's why I think Warner should be tremendously sued for signing Lil Pump. He's not good. He's whack. I'm not saying he ain't got flow. He got flow, but he ain't got lyrics. The guy is just a massive wreck, and Warner should feel tremendously bad for promoting that pile of waste that is Lil Pump's career. I know I would feel bad, but they obviously not me. They don't really care about morals like that. All they care about is profit and numbers, and who can make them the best, profit from the numbers that they generate. And that's the problem. They're not in it for morals and integrity. They're just in it for numbers and profit. And you see why the game is as messed up and twisted and sick and satanic as it is. Because you got guys like Lil Pump, I want to say spoiled little brats like Lil Pump, who don't deserve a rap career, don't deserve a music career, and shouldn't even, be known by any type of mainstream. If you were to ask me, Lil Pump shouldn't even be known by any type of mainstream. He shouldn't. His music is tremendously whack, and he just represents, again, another part of the fallen culture. You could even say fallen youth that are continuously going astray, who need Jesus now more than ever. One of the type of reasons why I make all the music that I can for kids and try to teach and mentor kids whenever I get the opportunities here and there, because I want them to understand the lifestyle Lil Pump is living, and whoever else is not the lifestyle and brand that you want for yourself. It's waste. It's a lie. It gets old real quick. That crap gets old real quick, quicker than you think. That lifestyle, I won't say that brand, but that lifestyle itself, that stuff gets over. That stuff gets, the way he's living it and or the way he's promoting it. Trust me, that stuff gets old. It gets old real quick, and trust me, it will lead you to the quickest death ever. Right? That really is like the personification of live fast, die young is what he's doing. But like I said before, God doesn't want you to in that way. Quote me, in that way, God does not want you to live fast and die young. Not to say you can't live fast, but it depends on which way you're living fast. The way he's living fast is not the way you should be living fast. That's really living horribly, terribly, miserably bad. Being young and lost and tremendously dumb. But not all young people are lost, just a majority of them. Like a majority of older people are tremendously lost. I'm telling you, it's a shame, it's a sham, it's disgusting, it's disturbing, and God is not pleased. Which is one of the reasons why I do what I can, no matter what age you are, help steer you and guide you in the right direction. I understand as you get older, a lot of people don't want no advice from anybody, especially a 20-year-old, fresh out of high school kid that got out the way I did with my IEP. You probably think I'm dumb as crap and don't know anything and I can't teach you anything. That's where you're dead bleeping wrong. I can teach you everything about the world. Or at least I can teach you a few things about the ministry and what God wants for your life. Trust me on that. That might seem a tad bit like, yeah, but I'm telling you, God works through many vices. He will send people in your life to teach you, to guide you, to mentor you, to mold you into, your best self. God knows you better than you know yourself. You can't, and a lot of y'all gotta realize, you can't run from God. Running from God only creates that life of negative rebellion and temporary fulfillment and a few other things I could name. But just they don't come into my mind right now. Again, everything I'm telling you, something that is all biblical. You can look it up on YouTube for many, many other rappers, singers, and etc. It's all over the music industry. It's all over the entertainment industry. It's all over the world of gospel and ministry and Bible, faith, and religion. You can look it up. I'm telling you right now, I might be 20 years old, who a lot of people look at as young, dumb, stupid, broken, etc. I'm not as broke as I was before I got a job, but I can rest assure you, I might not be, again, riding in a Lambo or riding in etc., etc., but again, that stuff don't make you. I think we all know that. That stuff don't make you. I can tell you what does make you. In my best opinion, what makes you is your relationship with God, your relationship with Jesus. What are you willing to die for? What do you live for? Is that reason authentically real and genuine? Or is it wasteful and pathetic? Think about it. I live for the kids. I live to give back to the kids. I live to help their families. I live to uplift my community and bridge these gaps that are going to help more people come to the Father. Come into repentance with the Father. Come into repentance with the Lord. That's what I live for. Jesus Christ's salvation reigns supreme above all things. NJ2TheCity, aka Pastor Nate, preaching that to you. But I'm just saying, because the evidence is there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not joking. I can't stand Lil Pump. I don't know what music video that is that he did with Smoke Perp, but it's with them all posted up with guns, and I don't know that music video. But I can't stand it, and every time I look at that video, I think a bunch of, I hate to say it, but I'm just going to randomly say a bunch of young punks. And or a bunch of young idiots. A few other things I can name there. But I'm rest assured, you think about it. We already live in a, at least the way I look at it, a very lost and degenerate gun culture. Again, people with idiots with guns or people with guns kill people. Guns itself cannot kill anybody. It's an inanimate object and such. But ladies and gentlemen, to have these kids and or little boys, whatever you want to call them, in a music video like that, playing around with guns, as if guns are to be played around with like that, as if guns are just toys. Oh my gosh. That was an absolute petty disgrace to see Lil Pump and, what's the name? Yeah, Smoke Purp and whoever else was in that music video, playing around, toying around with guns, as if guns is just something to be toyed around like that. That's why I say a lot of parents out there have no clue what they're doing raising children. I mean that. That music video I think, is perfect evidence. A lot of people have parents. I mean, a lot of people have parents. The parents ain't doing their job. A lot of kids have parents that are not doing their jobs. I swear, I feel like a lot of parents don't know what the first rule of parenting even is anymore. I mean, again, we live in 2019 and it's still a very lost, degenerate culture. The culture needs Jesus. The world needs Jesus. And I hope everybody understands that and gets right with Christ while time is still on the clock. But I'm just saying that I really, really think that Warner should be sued. I believe Warner Music should be sued for signing Lil Pump or co-signing Lil Pump or doing whatever they're doing with funding his career, manufacturing his music. Warner should be sued. And I think it's called the Lights Global. They should be sued too. Ladies and gentlemen, Lil Pump's career is perfect evidence. Whether you're a Christian or not, I'm going to tell you this. Lil Pump's career is perfect evidence that the industry might just be run by Satanists. I am not going to joke around with you like that. When I look at Lil Pump's career, and particularly music videos like that, with him and Smoke Purp busted up with all them guns, and then the one where Smoke Purp, whatever video that was, where Smoke Purp was, fell into the bed pretending to shoot the pistol. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, the evidence is there. Not only will young people particularly do anything for fame and fortune, a lot of us, it deeply shames me. And trust me, in 2019, I hate to call as many of them out as I'm probably going to call them out, but it's disgusting and disturbing. These kids need Jesus today, now, forever. Ladies and gentlemen, when I see guys like Lil Pump do what I've seen them do, it is perfect evidence. Like the Lights Global and Warner, both should be sued for damages, for child abuse, and whatever else it is you can sue them for. Whoever manages Little Tay should be sued for that exact same thing. Because when I saw that video, that first video of Lil Tay, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is Lil Pump's sister. This is Lil Pump's little sister, acting just like him. Ladies and gentlemen, I mean, you can look up plenty of exposes on the music industry. Plenty of the music and entertainment industry. I'm here to tell you that looking at people like Lil Pump, I would say Lil Tay too, but mostly Lil Pump and Smoke Purp, but definitely Lil Pump. It's not hard to believe if you were to tell me that the music industry were ran by a bunch of Satanists. It's not hard to believe. Because the only people that would be dumb enough to sign idiots like that and promote people like that are Satanists. I'm not even joking with you. That's my God, honest and real opinion. People who are going to sign people like that and market and promote them to the youth, or just to the world itself, but knowing the youth particularly, they're Satanists. They're attacking the youth from every which angle they can, and it's up to real Christian parents to do their real Christian job and stand up for their kids and fight for their kids and say, my kids are not going to end up like that. The sad part is I feel like I have to do it because I feel like a lot of parents are not doing their job and they're just letting pop culture raise their kids. I ranted about this on my Snapchat. I don't know when this video we posted, but I ranted about it on my Snapchat. A lot of parents are letting pop culture raise their kids, which is one of the top crimes and sins within our 2019 era and age. Excuse me. A lot of parents are letting pop culture loosely, quote me on that, a lot of parents are letting pop culture loosely raise their kids. What that means is whatever is going on in pop culture, if the kids consider it cool and trendy, they're going to do it with no parental supervision, and then you have the Lil Pumps of the world. God bless. More videos coming soon. Your boy, man, NJ2TheCity. Oh.